This footage was shot on January 15th, 2016 as I took a walk through Creepy Valley and was recording behind me with my phone. This was one of the first times that I tried this method of shooting behind me as I walked, and explains why I'm holding it in portrait mode instead of landscape mode, which I realized later was the better way to do it. I think that this method has a chance of working because once you pass by, they feel safer and are more apt to move or peek out to look at you and satisfy their curiosity. I feel this is especially so if you're building trust in a relationship with them. At the time this occurred, I saw or heard nothing. I was focused on the ground, looking for footprints in the snow, and the snow was crunching under my feet, making sounds hard to hear. The jump occurs right after I passed the tree that it was hiding in. I think that it wanted to get farther into the trees so that it would be less visible. The entire jump and clip of the jump takes place within 2.8 seconds. These creatures are so fast that it is incredible. I didn't notice the movement in the video until after I watched it a couple times, but when I did see it, it made me jump back. Every person that I have shown the original footage to has had the same reaction. They jerk back and say, "What the was that?" There is obvious, very fast movement in this original footage. For some reason, not all video players and editors show the fast movement the same way. My current editor doesn't show it as well for whatever reason. So to begin with, I am showing footage that I shot with my phone, capturing the motion of the jump in a video editor that shows it well. The phone camera is recording the monitor on my computer screen, so the resolution isn't as good, but it does show the movement of the jump. Footage showing the jump in real time looped twice. You'll start to see it. There it went. It starts at the right edge of the screen, ends at the left edge. There it goes. Now the speed is reduced to 25%. Remember, watch the right side at first, and then it jumps and ends up at the left side of the frame. And there it starts. And now the speed is reduced to 10%. And here we go. Now it's mid-jump and it's landing on the tree, and you can see its face becoming visible with the eyes. It turns its head over its left shoulder and then it goes out of frame. Stills from this footage that I have just shown you. This is as it's starting to jump in the first tree. This is as it's taking off, mid-jump, also mid-jump. There you can see the four, like the 2 hands and 2 feet, and now it's on the tree, the second tree. And again, this is another set. Starts out on the first tree. This is just as it starts jumping, mid-jump. Still mid-jump, but it's like you can almost see the whole body. Now that's the four digits and possibly the head in the middle, so the 2 hands and 2 feet, head in the middle. This is as it lands on the tree, and you can start to see details of its face again. And this is after it lands on the tree, and you can see the whole body and face. There's 2 eyes, the muzzle, the little arm grasping the tree. You can actually see 2 hands. There's one behind it. Now, stills that show details of the creature. When I first saw this creature, the only way I had to see details was to stop the footage frame by frame and take a photo of the computer screen with my professional camera, which has a macro lens on it that picks up minute detail. Unfortunately, it also picks up the pixels in the footage and causes there to be some graininess in the image as well. However, this method has yielded the most details of any of the other ways that I have tried. These next photos are the ones that I got by using that method. Now this is the creature as it's hanging in the tree and getting ready to jump. And here you can see details. I outlined what to look for. And there you can see the 2 eyes, the arm and hand is in front of the face. The one arm is reaching out as it's starting to jump. You can even see the little fingers curled on the end of the hand. Now it's in midair, and that's the hands and the feet, I believe, with the head in the middle as it's flying through the air. And this is also a mid-jump. It's pretty much just a blur at this time. And this is as it's starting to land on the tree. You can start to see its eyes and it grasping the tree. This is pretty much after it's landed and it's holding onto the tree with both hands. And you can see its eyes and muzzle and legs at the bottom. And this is after it's landed and it's holding on. Now these are comparison shots from the video, and then I went and took shots in the woods, same spot. So this is the comparison shot. You can see there's nothing there. And the top is from the video and the bottom is the comparison shot. Same here and here. Now this is the original clip looped twice with no edits. Keep your eye to the right at first and then it goes to the left. Now this is the original clip with the lighting adjusted, looped twice. And starts, jumps, it's on the other tree. Okay, now the speed is reduced to 25%, looped twice. It's starting to jump, it's mid-jump, landing on the tree, becomes more visible, and the head turns over its left shoulder. Now the speed is reduced to 10% and looped twice. There it is, it's hanging on, starting to jump. It's midair, landing on the other tree. Its eyes are becoming visible. Now it's way more visible, and then its head starts to turn to its left and it's gone. Here we go. Midair, landing on the tree. Turning its head and it's gone. Now this is 10% speed and zoomed in. Here we start to see it, hanging on, starting to jump, midair, landing on the tree. Its eyes are becoming visible. It gets a little obscured here with some stuff, and then it becomes more visible, like now. Head's turning and it's gone. This is repeated. It's landing, eyes visible, whole body visible and face. Head's turning out of frame and it's gone. Now here's a slideshow of each frame. This shows the movement pretty well. Like I said, it's pretty much a blur until you slow it way, way down or stop it frame by frame and zoom in, and then you can see details. They move extraordinarily fast. This is where it's turning in its head and it's going to be out of frame here in a second. Now these are all snapshots cropped. There it is, starting to jump. This is going to look more pixelated because it's zoomed in. It's landing on the tree now, and you can start to see its eyes. See it starting to grasp the tree, and its face is becoming more visible. It gets a little obscured here for a minute with a branch in front of its face. And the movement, I think, is making it harder to see for a few seconds. Well, a few frames, I should say. And now it's starting to clear up. You can see it really good, the whole body and face and head, the eyes. Now it's starting to turn its head to its left. There's a profile, and it's going to be out of frame here. Now these are my favorite shots from this footage. This is showing the motion, the jump. This is as it's starting to jump. It's hanging on, shows its eyes and its little hand and arm in front of its face. This is after it's jumped and it's landed on the tree, hanging on. You can see its two eyes, muzzle, its body, and its leg hanging on. So I realize that this video didn't present the definitive proof that we're all looking for, but I think it is a miracle that I captured what I did under the circumstances. It was moving unthinkably fast, and at the same time I was moving. So I'm grateful that I captured what I did. So thank you for watching.